All right, welcome back to another episode of Collective Effort. It's John and Lillian for this particular episode, and we're playing some Strixhaven cards because can't wait for my Star City Games order to get here soon enough. Lillian, what do you got for us today?
I have got Sultai Control, and it's not the most original idea, just a whole bunch of kill spells and some good top-heavy. That's the only Strixhaven card I'm playing is Eureka Moment,
Yep.
because it's just two ghost piles stapled together.
Yep.
I think that's great.
All right. And then for me, I'm playing Boros Feather because I couldn't think of anything that would play Strixhaven cards. We're playing some clever Lumimancers and one Mavinda, which is looking to just be another copy of Dreadhorde Arcanist in this deck. But in this matchup, maybe that matters. So let's roll up, see who's going to go first. Do you want to do even or odd?
I'll do odd.
You'll do odd?
Yep.
Great. Is even. I will take the play. Good luck, Lillian.
Same to you, John.
A 1-drop, a pile of medium spells that you would maybe think twice about drafting. I will keep.
I will also keep it. It's got the kill spells, so...
Okay, terrific.
Also, Lily, in case you need it, there is the On an Adventure.
Excellent, thank you. We might.
We're going to be going around the world today.
Yep.
All right, Monsters, Listsphere, and
Yep.
for 1.
19.
Go ahead.
Gonna draw. I'm gonna shock out this Watery Grave and kindly ask that to die.
That's fine.
And pass.
All right. I guess we'll play this Secret Factory tapped. Go ahead.
Play this Triumph and Thoughtseizio.
Punished. Kept a 1 creature, hoping to set up Legionnaire plus protection spell.
Yeah, please remove.
All right.
And pass.
I'm gonna see if we can draw out of this. We cannot. We're gonna play. Oh my god!
Yeah.
I'm learning a really important lesson right now, which is pathways are really bad with these one-sided smoky inner sleeves. So that's a or that's a Boulder Loft path, Pillar Verge pathway.
Is that the white one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Draw. Play tap line and say go.
Tap Sacred Magic. Go ahead.
This is accelerating gameplay.
Yeah, I'm playing a card you can't read.
Yeah. Island and pass.
It's a beautiful island.
Thank you. I made it myself.
Alright, we have Battlefield Forge. We're going to try to cast a Monastery Swiftspear.
We will drown it in the lock.
Okay, go ahead.
End of turn, we'll Ghost Spiral.
Yep.
Draw a card, play a forest.
Okay.
How you feeling, John?
Bad. Feeling bad.
Draw.
I keep playing these
We'll
20
play a
creature
forest.
decks with a bunch of like medium spells and like a bunch of bad formats, and I keep getting Thoughtseize out of games.
And we will pass.
I think I have a problem. Good. This is like
Draw.
playing Auras, except I don't have a Lurrus to go get.
Oh, we'll just run off this Mother Spider and say go.
Sure. Alright, 2 cards left.
Yes, sir.
Alright. 1, 2, 3. I'll try to cast a Feather.
Feather resolves.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I've made a fatal mistake with this Mother Spider. Draw. Not cool. Combat.
I will block.
Okay.
Gain 2.
We'll attempt to fatal push.
We will try to God's Willing.
We will kill it anyway.
We will try to Johnny's Presence to give Indestructible.
Okay.
So I'm going to take 1 from that. These will all resolve and get exiled. I will scry 1 off of God's Willing. I guess we keep that on top.
Yeah, that still gets...
Oh, no, I don't... Yeah, because this is game 80. So it was Indestructible last, so that would still resolve and go on adventure. Okay, yeah.
I believe that's how that works.
Yep.
Alright, and we'll pass from there.
Alright. End of step, these come back. we're gonna play a clever Lumimancer.
Yep.
We're gonna get in for. Man, I gotta. Yeah, I guess we just start going nuts now. We're gonna invigorate a rampage. Give Feather +4/+0, so we'll be attacking for 7.
Yep.
And then we'll go to end step. This will come back to my hand. It's your turn.
Okay.
19, yeah?
Yep.
Well.
Woohoo! Care to explain what happened there?
I messed up and thought about getting aggressive with Mother Strider when I shouldn't have.
I mean, I don't blame you. Like, I'm drawing like no gas. It's like if John draws something like these other 2 kill spells will probably do it. Yeah. You want to try another game 1, and you want to go to board games?
Yeah. Let's try another game 1.
All right, great. All right, I peeled a feather my 1 time. I can retire now. I'm gonna retire on top. Did the thing with feather once.
Turns out, even if you get Thought Seized almost out of the game, you can still draw the right card.
Right. All right, good luck, man.
Same to you. 6, 7. We are gonna mull this. As much as I love keeping 4 kill spells, 1 land says no.
We're gonna need some help, but I think this is an okay keep. And if there's one thing I learned playing a lot of feather, is that I hate playing decks that don't mulligan well.
So what is it you're looking for in a hand for this matchup, Sean?
So we're looking for 1 to 2 creatures, 1 to 2 spells, and then the lands to cast all your things. And like that mix is very important because if you draw all lands or all spells, or if you draw like all spells and all creatures, like those are both like mediocre hands for very different reasons. Like you need everything to come together. That's what makes mulligans very hard with this deck.
And Lily, for you, is it more of just like, point click removal plus lands, or are there specific things you're looking for?
Like just removal plus lands. 6, 7. Like this hand is a keep because I've got all that and then some. We're gonna lead with Swamp and Sego.
Tap Synchronizer. Go ahead.
Draw. We'll Fable Passage and Sego.
Sparring Advantage. Go ahead.
We'll draw. Tap one of and Sego.
Alright. Draw. Bit. That wasn't bad. Alright, another Inspiring Advantage. I'll try to play 10th District Legionnaire.
Yeah.
It'll attack for 2.
I'll take 2.
Great. Go ahead.
And I will push it and step.
I will Godzilla in response.
Yep.
I'll get 2 triggers. I'm going to scry 1, put a counter on the Legionnaire. Keep that on top. Keep it on top with the scry from God's Willing. And it's your turn. There. Yeah.
Draw.
Yep.
We are going to kill it.
Okay.
And we will pass.
Alright. We're going to play a red pathway because I don't want to flip it. I don't want to play the other side. And we're going to play another 10th District Legionnaire. Attack for 2.
Yeah, I'll take 2.
Go ahead.
In step, I'll attempt to push it again.
Alright, I will God's Willing.
Yep.
I'll scry again.
I mean...
On that.
For those watching, no, you did not accidentally hit back 10 seconds.
Good.
Draw.
That way? That way.
Land for 10. This is concerning. 3, 4, 5. I am... Okay, cool. I will pass.
Okay. Sure. Play another red land, entirely because it's strategically viable. That's been, what, 3 kill spells?
Yeah.
Maybe there couldn't be a 4th there for the deck that missed a land drop. Alright, in for 3.
Yep.
Good.
End of turn fetch.
Yep.
Grab an island. And we will dig through time.
This isn't super ideal now. I think in response, we're gonna Defiant Strike.
Yeah.
I'll put a counter on that, scry 1, keep that on top draw card.
Okay.
Alright, dig through time resolves.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well. I think it has to be these two.
Okay.
Because I'm not casting my Coma in 2 times with Godless. Unless this top card is land, but... Draw.
Is it?
No, it's not.
Oh.
I'll shock.
Yep.
And I'll Shadow's Verdict.
Yeah, I guess that's just gonna happen. Alright.
We will pass.
Yeah, sure.
Isn't there another one of these in here?
Yes. Yeah. No reanimation in this color, though.
I mean,
yeah.
Drowning's a lock.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, play another mountain. Go ahead.
Yay. Draw. We'll play Cletus.
Yep.
Trade of the gap. And pass.
Alright. We're gonna do a bunch of stuff now, because it's the only opportunity we'll get to do it. Play Clever Lumimancer. We're gonna try to Reckless Rage. Trigger Prowess.
Yep.
Oh, look at that. I did get to kill something with Reckless Rage. Good.
Draw.
Or sorry, trigger Magecraft, because that's a different mechanic.
Ever so slightly.
Yep.
Please remove.
I don't think so.
Okay. That's
Sure,
fair.
that's at the bottom. Yeah.
Pass.
Alright.
We got 11 at 20, yeah?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Sure. So the awkward thing here is that there's a play I want to make, very obviously telegraphing what's going on, but I think it's the right one to make. Deck.
Yeah, no, I'll no blocks.
Yeah, okay. Alright, another Lumimancer. Go ahead.
Thanks for showing us for this incredible gameplay.
Where else will you see people attack for 0?
We'll attempt to main phase drown and lock this one.
Yep.
Yay,
Enjoy your
now have a token. Good chump blocker.
Yep.
Combat.
Yep.
And we will pass.
Alright, draw. So we can go for the Gusto. Maybe it gets blown out, maybe it doesn't. I think we have to sit back though. We'll pass the turn back.
Actually, instead, we'll just attempt to kill this.
Alright, we'll go to Johnny's Presence.
Okay.
Good.
You still lose 2 life, that still
No.
resolves, yes?
Yeah. It resolves to the fullest and it just doesn't kill it.
Gotcha.
Fable Passage.
Sure.
I think we just swing in with 2.
No blocks.
And pass.
Alright. Draw. Alright. We're gonna test the Lion's last card. We're gonna play Mavinda.
What does that do?
So, I can activate her 0 ability, which lets me cast a target instant or sorcery card from my graveyard this turn. If that spell doesn't target a creature I control, I have to pay 8 more mana to cast it. If the spell I cast would be put into my graveyard this way, exile it instead.
Resolves.
Alright, I'm going to activate the ability.
Yep.
I'm going to target Reckless Rage.
Yep.
We're we're going to try to Reckless Rage Kalidas targeting Clever Lumimancer.
Yep.
Alright, trigger whatever prowess is. Mage Draft. Yeah. We're gonna get it for 2.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Draw. Land for ton.
Sure.
Fetch.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think about that card in general, John?
I think this card is an extra copy of Dreadhorde Arcanist, which is not what I think Feather really needs, especially when you're when the cost is you don't get to play Luris. But I think this is Wizards trying to do new things with white, and I think this is an interesting way to do it.
Sure.
All right.
Make a coma. And pass.
All right.
And
So does that trigger on end step or upkeep?
Upkeep.
All right. So on your end step, I'm going to use Mavinda again.
Okay.
And I'm going to Defiant Strike Mavinda to draw a card.
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. All right.
Upkeep.
Yep.
Trigger. Sacrifice. Normal thing.
All right. I'm going to respond.
Yep.
I'll activate the ability. I'll cast God's Willing. Trigger Magecraft.
Yep. God is willing. Targeting what?
Mavinda.
Okay.
You'll scry 1.
Can John get through a Doomblade every up?
Yeah, we'll try it. We're gonna keep on top and then we'll draw. All right. We're going to cast 10th District Legionnaire.
Yep.
We're going to go to combat.
Okay.
We will attack with these 3.
We will. You have 2 cards in hand.
I have 2 cards. Yes.
Block and block. This has pro blue or green, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll say pro blue.
Okay. I'm tapped out and helping, so.
All right. Let's see if there's a way we can. All right. So this has 1 Magecraft trigger. We're going to Invigorated Rampage. Give these 2 +2/+0. Trigger Magecraft. Trigger the 10th District Legionnaire. I'll scry 1. Keep that. So resolved. Kind of don't want to leave our Mavinda open, but I think we're at the point where Lillian has to draw very specifically to draw out of this. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, and this is 2, 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
We need to get through a little more. So we are going to
trample.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So then we're gonna Defiant Strike, get another Magecraft trigger, put another counter here, draw a card, and then so this is 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this will trample for 1. This will deal 2, and then this is 6.
Okay. So I take 9.
Yeah.
Not 1.
All right. Go ahead.
Draw it, Lily. Draw it.
Well.
Oh. What were you looking to draw there?
Shadow's Verdict or Dig Through Time for Shadow's Verdict.
Oh my goodness, Mavinda.
I did not realize that worked on your opponent's turn.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm saying I
Yeah.
didn't realize it.
Okay, those games were cool. I don't think these next couple of games are going to play out like this. Sideboarding for this deck is a little awkward because Boros traditionally is like used to playing against things like Supreme Verdict. Really doesn't want to play against Shadow's Verdict. There isn't a lot of like counterplay you have when you take away the whole graveyard and all my creatures that cost CMC 3 or less. So we're We are going to keep the sideboarding kind of minimal. We're going to take out a Gird for Battle because you wouldn't draft that card. And we're going to take out a Reckless Rage because even though Lillian's boarding in some targets, this removal is generally not going to be very good. But in our place, we're going to bring in a Justice Strike. Maybe we shouldn't be playing for the games where Coma resolves, but I think after game 1, Lillian is just going to have like more creatures generally, and this is a good way to like try and deal with them. And then we're going to bring in a Mavinda because it was so good that last game. I want a second one.
All right, so what I'm taking out is Thoughtseizes and Eureka Moments. I really don't like Thoughtseize against the aggro decks that tend to empty the hand and put a clock on me fast. So, yeah, and Eureka Moment, I love it. It's just going to be a little too slow for what John is doing. And ideally on turn 4, I'm slamming a threat or I'm double spelling kill spells. And what we're bringing in, negate just hopefully tag something meaningful, or at least on one of its casts. Give the Aetherborn a little bit of early threat, lifelink, and a guaranteed kill on whatever he plays unless it has Indestructible. And into the Gaudy Tunnels, more life gain, kill spell, puts a creature on the battlefield, and feels dig through time. So it's all pretty good.
Yeah. Let's see if this works out.
Yeah.
Huh? The frame thing?
What's up?
Do you want to bring up the frame thing?
Oh, our camera guy, Michael, did something while while we were sideboarding and changed something with the frame. So I don't really know what he did. He just wanted me to tell you.
Would you like to get very close to my mic and tell the audience what you did?
I don't want to get that close to you.
That's too bad.
Yeah. But I just roughly changed things because cards were looking a little bit, slanted sideways. So hopefully they look better now.
Great.
Excellent.
All right, I take it you'll be on the play.
Yes, sir.
All right, good luck.
Same to you.
So you mentioned that Mavinda takes away Luris. Have you considered that Feather itself is also 3 CMC?
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Yeah.
It would be tough to play Featherless Feather, even if you got Luris.
Well, that's like, I don't know if you've been keeping up with like Pioneer results. That top 8 like 2 different events.
Isn't that more of like a red-white prowess list? Isn't that slightly different? Or are they pretty similar? I don't know.
It was playing Test District Legionnaire and like Defiant Strike, so they were doing that whole thing.
Pretty similar.
Yeah.
I push it just a tad there, John. Appreciate it.
Alright, so this end is a little bit strapped for lands, and because we have one of our win cons in it, it's basically a 6-card hand, but I would definitely keep
this hand is really
this
good.
6 cards.
Oh, sorry. This hand is really good against the Thoughtseizes that Lillian took out.
Yep.
So I will keep.
I'll say Fable Passage and go.
Okay. Alright, we're going to go to 18.
Yep.
We're going to play a Monastery, so Spirit and Tech for 1.
Yep.
Go ahead.
I will fetch.
So nice. Now I have to just select tools.
Oh, yeah.
Wait till we go back to Modern.
Yep.
Lillian took 1.
Yeah, come on.
Come on, man.
Like, keep up.
More quickly, Life Total Keeper. More quickly.
Keep up, Squire.
I'm never happy.
Well, we'll play a Swamp and this Gifted Aetherborn.
No, not a good boy.
And there you go.
You deal with it. For those who are unaware, Gifted Aetherborn is basically our pet at this point.
Yeah. There have been a lot of kind of mopey black mid-range and control decks that we've played in Pioneer, and they always come down to well, how do we deal with the aggro matchup? Well, just side in some games with Gifted Aetherborns. That'll work. We have a couple of options. I think Lillian is setting up for a double kill spell turn, or 1 kill spell plus hold up negate or something. I don't know. We're gonna play Judgment Darkness first. Go ahead.
Okay. Tap upkeep draw. We'll shock in this rating pool. And we'll main phase this Swift in.
Okay.
Because I don't want John to have protection. And Sig pass.
That doesn't sound safe.
Oh, no, nothing about this deck is safe.
I tell the truth. How many cards in hand?
4.
4. Probably all very good. Alright, we're going to play a Tensis Legionnaire.
Yep.
And we're going to attack.
I will block.
Alright, we will take a pain and we'll Defiant Strike. Trigger
Okay.
prowess. Draw card.
So
They trade.
Yeah. Lose trade,
Alright.
I gain 2.
Go ahead.
Draw.
If that was my attack, probably should have attacked with the Tensis Legionnaire, but that's how we roll here. Fast and loose.
Play a Fable Passage.
Okay.
And we'll kindly ask that Legionnaire to die.
Okay.
We'll pass.
Doesn't sound very kind.
I mean...
Okay, we're going to play 2 more Tensis Legionnaires.
Okay.
We'll take 1, we'll hopefully it takes 4.
Yeah, I'll take 4.
Cool. Your turn.
In a turn, I'll fetch.
Yep.
Well, it might just be the lights, but I think there might be a shadow being cast around you right now. Is that...
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Is that shadow getting really judgy?
Yeah, it's very judgmental shadow, of course. Just curious.
No, presents.
That's,
Okay. I forget you keep on doing that.
That's cool.
Draw. We will play a Castle Lock Plane and Into the Guarded Tunnels. That one.
Oh.
I will make a 4/4 zombie.
Okay.
I will gain 4 life.
Uh-huh.
And I will mill myself 4.
Okay. 4 Shadow's Verdicts.
Nope.
1 Shadow's Verdict.
Nope.
That's too bad.
And we will pass.
Alright. Draw. Well, we're not quite getting the spell draws we need, so we're going to have to start thinking about whether or not we want to try and put it together. So to that end, we will cast a Bavindi.
Yep.
We'll attack with Tensis Legionnaire.
So this gets +1/+1 whenever you target it with a spell?
That is correct.
Alright, so... it can go to... So it'll just trade, so we'll block this. Thank you.
So I will activate and do the thing.
Yep.
I will take a pain, and I will target Defiant Strike. Defiant Strike will target Tensis Legionnaire. I'll scry 1. Put that on the bottom. Then I will draw a card that I'm really hoping is a Reckless Rage or a Red Palm Spell. It was not either of those things. They will trade.
Okay.
Alright.
15, 17?
Yep. Go ahead.
Tap, upkeep, draw. We will play a Fable Passage. And we will drown in the lock.
Okay.
And we will pass.
Alright. Alright, deck. Cough up the goods. Alright. We're going to take another pain and we're going to try to cast a Feather.
Yeah, Feather results.
Go ahead.
I will fetch.
Mm-hmm.
So here
get another swamp.
I can either get another swamp and draw to trying to find more kill spells, or I can find a force and hope I draw another untapped force so I can just slam this coma.
Decisions.
I think getting my third... Yeah, I didn't mill my third swamp. I think finding my third swamp is more correct because I have more... I think I have more kill spells than
Forest.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what are all the modes on Coma? Stack a Serpent to do what?
Tap target creature, it can't use its abilities or Coma gains indestructible. So we'll draw a card, take 2.
Yep.
Unfortunately, the top card was in fact a forest.
Never lucky.
But it doesn't matter.
Because the next card
was that.
Alright.
2, 4, 5, yep. It's only creatures.
That was all creatures.
Oh.
That was all creatures.
Pass.
It's been a slaughterhouse. Alright,
Oh.
Alright, go ahead.
Many things have died.
Yeah.
Draw. We will... play out this Murderous Rider.
Okay.
And we will play one of the grave tapped. And pass.
Alright. Oh. Okay. We're going to go to 13. I'm going to try to cast another feather.
This one resolves.
Go ahead.
Draw?
Yep.
That was really good. We'll dig through time.
Uh-oh. Yep.
2, 4, 6.
It's a shame. Whenever Lillian exiles her graveyard, it's like way more exciting than when I exile mine. Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, this was a good round the first time, so
That's not good.
combat.
I will block.
I'll gain 2.
That seems really good for you.
Yeah. Yep. And pass.
Alright. Can I find another creature? There you go. Monster Sphere.
Yep.
And for 1.
16.
Go ahead.
Draw for 10. Coma.
Alright. That triggers on inset.
Upkeep.
Okay.
And we'll play a Triumph tapped and pass.
Alright. Got the one of.
Oh. That's a shame.
What was that, John?
It was a Justice Strike. Coma dealt damage to itself equal to its power.
But
Conveniently both 6, huh?
Yep.
Alright. Another Monster Sphere.
Yep.
I'll attack for 2. Go ahead.
Draw.
Saw that draw from the camera, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we'll just play this one.
Sure.
And pass.
Alright. Fun's over. Go.
Draw.
How many creatures is that?
Swing in for 3.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. That's half my creatures. You got it.
Play a tap land. Go.
Alright. Alright, we're gonna give it one more draw step.
We'll draw a card.
Yep.
Very bold of
Take
you.
a line.
How many did you take off that?
Just 1.
Okay.
Draw.
Yep. Take 3.
Land for turn. Pass.
Okay. Good.
That was rude.
Was it?
A little.
Yeah. Every time I get my hopes up a little bit that you're not gonna draw your third shot, oh god, there it is again.
I mean,
I thought I kept a hand with too many creatures too.
to be fair, I found one of them off of the dig through time.
Uh-huh.
So.
Yeah, if it makes you feel any better, she only top decked 2 of the 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to run one more post board, and then if you end up tying it up, you can play a 5th?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do best of 5s.
Yeah.
We got some more content coming your way, but I feel like this Sultai deck is back for a vengeance. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ew. We're gonna mold this.
We're gonna keep it because it's the bare minimum of what's good enough. That's a Simpsons reference. That's just good. It's good
Do you want a trophy or something? Like a medal?
Some recognition would be
no,
nice. Just
don't
acknowledge me, please.
Don't you have cookies upstairs, Michael?
I do not have any cookies.
No, that's a shame.
I do have peanut butter chocolate chip bread.
Oh. Is the cookies only for the good references?
Oh. Oh.
This is actually charging. How is this charging? I gotta respond to something real fast.
Take your time.
But
not too much time. We are recording, but like.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh, deck, please don't.
Uh-oh. Never mind. You might have as much time as you need.
First was 1 Zaga Triumph. Then 2 Triumphs, 2 Force, and Swamp.
All the colors you need. Top deck's so good. Just top deck 3 Shadows Verdicts again.
You know, I
just do that, right?
I need to live till at least on 5.
Yeah, you'll live till turn 5 with this hand.
Okay.
You say before drawing cards.
It'd be nice. But
Alright.
I've had Lily rip on me before. I played her in Dredge. I've seen her mulligan to 4 before and think that I was gonna win, and then I didn't.
Alright, we will keep this.
Alright, cool.
I'm gonna bin this dig through time, unfortunately, and
nice. Been a coma. So put that on the bottom.
No coma.
Yeah. Alright, cool.
Alright.
Go ahead.
Do me wait. Yeah. Whatever. Go ahead.
Yep.
Oh wow, I'm not dying.
Yet.
Yeah. Island.
Yep.
And pass.
That was a really unfortunate draw.
For who?
For me.
Okay.
Alright, Dreadhorde Arcanist.
Yep.
Go ahead.
End of turn, Ghost File.
Yep.
Draw. Put this swamp into play and attempt to push
We all
the
got
Dreadhorde.
one.
Okay.
Pro black. I guess we'll keep that on top. Go ahead.
Draw. We'll kill.
Okay.
Play a swamp and pass.
Alright, go. Play land. Try to play a clever Lumimancer.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
End of turn, Ghost File.
Okay.
Draw. Attempt to push.
We're gonna Define Strike.
Okay.
Yep. Go ahead. See? Do you see this? Do you see what's happening? This is exactly what I thought was gonna happen. Wait, no! Dang it!
What?
I had a response.
Oh.
To what?
Shit.
To the last removal spell. It's fine. It's too late.
Kalidas pass.
Yeah. Alright, go ahead.
Draw. Combat.
Yep.
3.
I'll take 3.
First blood.
Yep.
Yep. Land pass.
Okay.
John, how
Go
do you
ahead.
feel about Lily being the person to deal damage here?
Draw.
Great. I feel great.
Smack for 3.
Yep.
Pass.
Alright. Go.
Draw.
Yep.
Pass.
That's not fair. Go.
Oh. John, you seem to have a problem.
I do have a
You've
problem.
drawn more lands than me.
Yep.
Pass.
You got 32 to 8, yeah?
Yep.
Alright, one more. Go. Do you have a drown?
I do not.
Okay.
Think I can't cast the snake.
Yep.
Pass. If it makes you feel better.
Yeah. It doesn't. I had like the Boros Charm up, and I forgot that there was an indestructible mode on that.
The best mode.
Yeah.
I count as Supreme Verdict, John.
Yeah. The whole thing I talked about. I was like, I'm not gonna use that in this matchup. All right. So is that 2-2?
It's
Yeah.
2-2.
All right. You got one chance to not blow a 2-0 lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I
one
mean,
way to think of it, yeah.
You had that chance.
Yeah.
You technically will have had 3 opportunities by the time this game is over.
That sounds about right. All right. Good luck, Lily.
Same to you, John.
Oh boy. I think we have to mulligan this. Just a lot of not exciting things going on.
Like, I'd really like to keep this in. Like,
And keep it.
if this Blast Zone was a Zagoth Triumph, like it probably should be, I would have kept it.
You are playing 4 triumphs, yeah?
3.
Oh.
Yeah, because tap line is just about the same as a colorless line in most situations.
Sure.
It's like, why not cut the Triumph for the utility land?
Yeah, Blast Zone, it has potential to be pretty sick.
Yeah.
Gets around all the protection spells. That's cool.
Yep.
It does get around the protection spells. I have 2 things that give indestructible though.
Yeah, but as we found out last time, you just
Sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true.
If that's Lily's plan, I think she's got this one in the bag.
I guess this is fine.
Yeah, I'll keep this one. Like,
all right.
Yep.
He sideboarded into a different deck.
Oh.
Go ahead.
Blast Zone, please. Kill one of them.
Okay.
Pass.
No, the other one.
And
Alright, Arcanist. Go ahead.
not like this, please. Pass.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're approaching the danger zone.
Arcanist flashback.
3.
Swiss Spear.
Be real nice. Go ahead.
11 to 18, yeah.
Draw. Yep. Pass.
Danger zone.
Yeah, we're both in the danger zone. Yeah, for 3. Go ahead.
We'll just ask them kindly to leave.
Yep.
Pass.
I'll take a pain to play Feather. Go ahead.
Yep. Draw. We'll Fable Passes, fetch, and kill. Yeah, we're gonna grab an island here. And pass.
Draw. Play an Arcanist.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Draw. Well, into the Guardian Tunnels, killing. Well, dealing 4 damage.
Yeah.
And milling myself 4.
Yep.
4.
Gain 4.
Yep. Making a 4/4.
12 to 17?
Yes, sir. And land for turn pass.
Alright, try another Feather.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Draw.
Yep.
Combat.
Yep. Yeah, take 4.
We will. Apologies.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and take 2 life. Get the Swift in. And pass.
It's a little awkward. Guess we can try to wait one turn. Good.
Draw.
Yep.
Combat.
Yeah.
4.
I'm gonna take 4.
We'll play comma.
Oh, we did not have another turn.
And
Okay.
we'll pass.
Right,
Upkeep, make a. What's supposed to be a snake.
okay.
Fine.
Oh boy. I'll go to 7, I guess. Play Mavinda.
Yep.
Mavinda. Alright, go ahead.
Yep, upkeep, make a snake.
Yep.
Draw. Do you have anything in there?
I do
Any
not.
spells? Alright, combat, death.
I think that would just come into play.
You're right, it did. Thank you. Still death.
Well, I guess we have to try to stay alive. So block. Try to Reckless Rage.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, I'll take 3.
4?
Yep.
Yes. Pass.
Alright.
And
Cough up the goods. Yeah, it's a good game. Well, that was cool.
Well,
yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad we got to see Mavinda be cool for one game.
Thoughts on that matchup from your side, Lily?
Not a good game 1, as good of a game 1 as I was expecting.
Mm-hmm.
But I might have just been drawing the wrong halves.
Sure.
But game 3 through 5 pan out a lot better.
Yeah. Shadows Verdict is so good.
Yeah.
Like, it's so good.
Yeah, it is kind of a non-bow playing Shadows Verdict and 3 copies of Drown in the Loch.
That all works out in the end, though, right?
Yeah.
You expect there to be other spells, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, well, match number 2.
All right, welcome back. We're doing episode 2, part whatever. We're doing another matchup. It's gonna be Boros Feather playing up against
Blue-Red Dragons. Probably not a very good deck, to be honest. It's got some really cute things it can do. Goldspan Dragon and Silumgar Scorn play super well together, and then the rest of the deck is just a bunch of blue-red stuff. So
that's paired up against Feather, so it should be perfect.
I mean, we'll see. A deck that only has like 4 spot removal spells versus a deck that just had like, I don't know what, 8 plus Thought Seizes and things like that Lily was just playing and still barely came out because she also had Wraths against this deck. So
10 spot removal spells.
yeah, okay. So probably, I don't know, probably looking for post-board games more than pre-board games would be my...
Do you want to do even or odd?
I will do even.
Okay. Nice.
6. I did it. All right. This one actually is probably the list we have that has the most Strixhaven cards in it. So we'll see how those turn out for us. 4, 5,
Oof,
6,
just barely good enough.
7. Probably okay. So I'm gonna give it a try.
Yep.
Spirebluff Canal Pass.
All right. 19.
Yep.
Go.
Opt.
Okay.
End step. I'll keep that one. Tap. Draw. Riverglide Pathway Pass.
All right. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't think we're gonna get Michael to flinch, but whatever. In for 0.
Got no blocks.
Great. Go ahead.
Cool. Go.
All right. Draw.
Mm-hmm.
I hate these sleeves. I am playing what I think is a Pillar Verge Pathway. Go ahead.
End of turn, I think there's some things I want to do here. Kind of want to just make John burn a spell. That's probably good enough here. So, yeah. This is interesting. So I have a Prismari command, but unsurprisingly, most of the modes are actually pretty good. Like, choosing to deal 2 is probably just target opponent discards a card of their choosing. Drawing 2 and discarding 2 has some utility here for our hand for a couple of reasons, and then making a treasure is also pretty good. I think actually we're going to be best served to be proactive. I don't think we're going to beat John being reactive, so I'm actually just going to go to make a treasure and loot.
Okay.
And I think that's what serves us best here. Cool. And I can pitch this dragon, and...
Is that a new dragon?
It is, yes, it is. Prismari, the dragon itself.
A new dragon from a new set that we're supposed to be highlighting?
Yep.
You discarded it?
Yep.
I mean, it's probably back anyway.
Production value.
And this land right here.
Okay.
Alright. Go to my turn.
Yep.
Untap. I will crack this Fabled Passage and grab myself an island. And then I'm going to play a Goldspan Dragon.
Okay.
And I am going to go to combat.
Alright, the beginning of combat.
Great.
We'll cast a Reckless Rage, targeting both of our creatures.
Great. I will sacrifice... so trigger. This will gain a treasure.
Yep.
I'll sacrifice this for 2 blue and attempt to counter that.
Okay.
Cool. I will go to combat.
Come get it.
I'm going to attack. Trigger.
I'll
Get
take
myself a treasure. Alright, go ahead.
Alright.
And this is kind of why I figured it'd be best to be a little more proactive here.
Alright, well, we're going to see if we can... How many cards in?
3.
3? Alright, we're going to see if Michael has another counter spell. We're going to cast... We'll cast a Mavinda.
Okay.
We'll use the ability.
Okay.
We'll try to cast a Reckless Rage again. We'll target...
Sorry, how much life are you at, John?
I'm at
15.
15.
15 to 20.
I'm
So
gonna do-
I will respond to this.
Sure.
I will sacrifice this for 2 blue
Mhm.
and cast a dig through time.
Okay.
This is with the trigger to generate a treasure on the stack.
Mhm.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Shoot, did not find another one, huh? I think I will take this one then, and probably this one. These both seem pretty good. Yeah, I'll take both those. So I'll get a treasure from the Reckless Rage,
Mhm.
and then that will happen.
Okay.
Boom.
Go to combat.
Yep.
And I'll attack for 2.
Yep. No blocks.
Great.
Tap. Draw.
What's up, problem?
I will pay 2 life.
Mhm.
I'm gonna cast a Glory Bringer.
Yep.
I'm gonna exert it, targeting Mavinda.
Okay.
And then before you untap, I'm gonna Fiery Impulse this.
Yep.
Go ahead. So I'm gonna turn this down sideways because it's not gonna untap.
You said 1 then, right?
Yep. And we got 11 to 15 currently.
Well, hopefully, gotta turn off. White, take a pain, red, and cast a feather.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Untap. I will play another one of those fantastic dragons that we're trying to highlight.
Nice.
I'll play a tap land and pass.
All right.
So when this
So-
enters, it gives me a treasure, and then I get to now tap my treasures for mana as opposed to just sacking them all the time.
That's neat.
Yeah.
All right. I'll play a land. You'll tap 2 for. Yeah, test District Legionnaire.
Mhm.
We'll go to 9.
Mm-hmm.
I'll cast a Clever Lumimancer. You'll pass the turn.
You have 1 card in hand?
I have 1 card.
I will opt.
Okay.
Scry. Is that card good enough, huh?
Hope not.
It's good. I don't know if it's good enough is the problem.
Oh, that's
I
a bunch
think,
of mediums.
I think it's worth keeping. Yes, it is
Okay.
in fact a bunch of mediums. I will go to combat.
Sure.
I will attack, and I will exert. And I think I actually just want to target the 10th District Legionnaire.
Didn't you exalt Boiling on your previous time?
2 turns ago.
Yeah, 2 turns ago.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna go to 8.
Yep.
We're gonna try to cast a Boros Shrine to make our team indestructible.
I will Fiery Impulse this in response.
That is okay. Alright, can I block?
Yep.
Alright, we're gonna block your Glory Bringer.
Okay.
I'll take 3.
I suppose actually I should be tapping this as opposed to this one. And then there's no reason to hold this, so I'll just pass.
Alright,
This has been exerted, so I'm going to turn it upside down.
so there's a bit of a window here. We have a couple of draws that we might be able to punish Michael here, but we'll take our draw step first. Yeah, I'll do it. We're gonna Reckless Rage. Feather's gonna target Glory Bringer. Trigger Magecraft. We're gonna attack for 5. Bring Michael down to.
I think that's the only draw that punishes me, isn't it?
I mean, like, there's like Invigorated Rampage things, or like maybe I race more.
Yeah, maybe.
And then we're gonna go to end step.
Yep.
I'm gonna get this back before Michael gets a chance to untap. We're gonna Reckless Rage again.
Yep.
And Lumimancer's gonna hit whatever that name is. So
Yeah.
now this is exiled, and this will come back at the end of Michael's turn.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm going to kill this.
Yep.
That's a
Good.
top deck.
John's at 1.
Yeah.
All right. And so we're
One-
gonna get this
As
back.
they say, something like one good rip deserves another, or something like that.
Yeah. Well, I'll Reckless Rage.
Oh, yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
man, you drew another one?
Back to 2.
Yep. We got 8.
Yep. All right, go ahead.
All right, lots of live draws. Let's see here. This is exactly enough for Magma Opus. Almost. Expressive Iteration, which, by the way, I think this card is actually insane.
Yes.
When I first read this, did not realize that you get to put a land into exile and then play that land, which is kind of absurd. Anyway, I think we just killed John. So
Yeah, probably.
I'm going to exile one of these and put
Nice.
this one in my hand, and then play one, and then play the other one that I found.
Cool.
Bah! All right. Well, that was a mix of John's fairly medium draw and probably close to my best possible draw in a game 1. And I squeaked it out.
Are we gonna try another game 1?
It's up to you. That was pretty quick, so we definitely can.
Okay.
Cool. Super impressed with the actual tech of Goldspan plus Counterspell came out there.
Yeah.
And Goldspan showed its power too, because when Reckless Rage targeted it, I got to dig through time off the first treasure that I had from combat. And had I found another Counterspell, would have actually just done everything for free. Super sweet there. So hopefully we get to live to turn 5 to like do something again without fear of tapping out. We'll see.
Alright, here we go.
Yep. With John on the play, that's probably less likely, huh?
Not if I don't draw any lands.
Yeah.
That is truly a shame.
7. This has a couple pieces that I really like. A couple things that I really don't.
Cool.
I think this is good enough to keep, but I might be upset in 3 turns or so, with depending on how things play out.
Yeah, I guess this is keep. I guess we're gonna put that away. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna play a land. Go ahead.
Go.
Sure. Alright, I'm gonna play 1 Clever Lumimancer. Go ahead.
Opt.
Yep.
Now the question is, I don't want to sequence here. How do I want to sequence here? So I got a lot of choices in how I play my lands out here, as well as sequence the spells.
Yeah, pathways.
Actually, it's a Fabled Passage, and whether I want to play my 2 drops now, or whether I would prefer to 2+1 in the future, which is definitely tricky. So I think I would rather 2+1, so I'll just play it now and pass.
Okay. That's not bad. Alright. Get a judge called over again. Alright, I'm gonna play another Clever Lumimancer.
Okie doke.
We'll take pain. And we'll play a Monastery Sorcerer.
Okay.
We're gonna attack for 1.
I got no blocks.
Great.
Cool. I'm gonna crack this on instep. Grab myself another island.
Michael showing the sick tech of not doing anything until end of turn.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna opt into turn again.
Okay.
Alright, there it is. Promise I wasn't lying. I think we're a little ways off that, even though that's a pretty good card. So I'll draw that one. It's also a pretty good card. That's also a pretty good card.
Oh, man.
Good lord. Alright, I think I will play that out. And I will attempt to kill one of these Lumimancers right now.
We can try to save it. Probably get blown out, so we're gonna let it happen.
Okay, go ahead.
Alright. Alright. Alright, we're gonna attack for 1.
I got no blocks.
Great. Let's get this party started. Define Strike, trigger Prowess, trigger Magecraft. I'll trigger that one.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll draw a card.
So you got 5 coming currently?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
Okay.
5.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Down to 14. End step.
Yep.
I will discard Magma Opus, make a treasure.
Yep.
So, draw. I will attempt to Fiery Impulse.
Alright, we'll try to Johnny's Presence. Trigger Magecraft.
I will attempt to Fiery Impulse.
Alright, we're gonna take a pain.
Yep.
We'll try to God's Blowing.
I will blue. Silumgar Scorn.
Check. Alright.
Bam, bam, bam. So we traded a lot of cards, but go ahead. I am pretty happy with leaving John with just a Swift Spear and 1 card in hand plus the draw step.
Well, it's never just a Swift Spear. All right, and for 1.
Yep. 13.
Go ahead.
You took a thing to cast that, right, then?
Yes, I am at 17.
And 1 card in hand, correct?
Yep.
I think I should just do this now. Yeah, I will try to kill this, and I guess it's better to make a treasure or just loot. I think it's probably better to loot. I'd probably rather have the permanent lands at this point.
Sure.
So those will be the modes. And I think I can ditch, honestly, both of these expressive iterations. I'll play a land and pass.
All right. Sure. All right, we're going to take a pain and go to 16.
Yep.
We're going to cast the 10th District Legionnaire.
Mhm.
We're going to attack. We're going to try to recoup some of this card advantage we lost. We will use Dreadhorde Arcanist, cast Defiant Strike, target the Legionnaire. We'll scry 1. Really like that one. I'll draw it.
That's a problem.
So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yep. Down to 8.
All right, go ahead.
Go.
Okay. 1 card?
Yep.
Okay.
Uno card.
Alright, we're going to take a pain, go to 15.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to Reckless Rage, target.
I will counter that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Trigger.
Yep. We're going to attack and do it again.
Yeah, am I
Sure.
dead? What is this? 5, 6?
5, 6. Yeah, you're dead. I'll pop with the Johnny's problems.
Sure, yeah. Alright. Thought we had a pretty good draw there. Actually, definitely did have a pretty good draw there, but John's was pretty pretty wild out the gate.
Yeah, once we got to untap with Arcanist and we had Legionnaire in hand and a bunch of juicy 1s in the graveyard, like, kind of felt pretty good about that.
Yeah.
The draws were very good at the end, though.
Yeah, as soon as it was the untap with 3 1-drops in play and all the mana, that was when it started to feel scary, because I had 3 fiery impulses in hand and still felt like I couldn't kill anything, which was, less than ideal. But
all right, on to board games.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, so my sideboard plan is pretty simple here in games 3 through 5. So I'm gonna let Michael talk first.
Yeah, as you can see, I'm cutting everything with a Strixhaven symbol in it. Not necessarily. I do still have the Prismaris, the 4-mana dragon in the deck, but really, like, Expressive Iteration, although it is a really good card, it costs 2 mana, and the more that I've played with it, the more that I've realized that it's 2 mana, but on, like, turn 4, prior to playing your land, more often than not. Like, you don't want to play this on turn 2 even, because it's going to end up, I mean, the best part about it is when you exile a land, get to play the land, plus you get the spell in your hand.
Right.
So it's just really slow. Prismari command dealing exactly 2 means that any spell that John casts with any of his creatures will make them survive, in addition to, it just doesn't kill Feather or the Mavinda in the first place, so it's just not great. And then the 2 Magma Opus, they're really there. I mean, they're fine as just like 2 mana instant speed Lotus Petal, essentially, but I mean, they're there for when I can kind of get my engine rolling, or, generate a bunch of treasures, and once I start to cut these as well, it just, seems clunky. And then just bringing in, point and click removal, another Glory Bringer, which is potentially pretty good as multiple spells for removal, and then Stubborn Denial is pretty great just because John's pretty light on lands. And so, the 4 spike mode is probably fine enough a decent amount of the time.
All right. On my side, we're taking out some of our pump spells because Michael's got a lot of cheap removal, and he will be boarding into more, so we might not get an opportunity to cast these. And then in their place, we're bringing in another Mavinda, because we're probably going to have to use our spells a bit earlier than we would like, and then we're also playing a Justice Strike to try and kill some big dragons, and then a Sheltering Light to try and fight against the rest of Michael's removal. Yeah.
All seems sweet.
Yeah, Michael's playing a lot of cool multiplayer color cards, and I'm playing the card that got dropped at the draft.
Hey, to be fair, I'm cutting most of my cool multicolor cards.
Yeah.
There's also something to be said. I was debating cutting or trimming on the Silumgar Scorns, because they're obviously, just the typical adage of counterspells are bad when you're behind, but I think on the play, I can pressure that advantage, because John is pretty frequently not going to just go 1-drop on 1 pass, which means that the Silumgar Scorn can counter a threat, which is pretty good. So I think on the play, it's definitely good, and then on the draw, there's, I don't know, maybe some consideration. We'll have to see how the game plays out.
Yeah, I think it works in your favor, like, if I have, like, a 2-drop, like, if I have a 2-drop and a protection spell, I'm
Mhm.
very likely to like want to try and play that on 3.
Yep.
So yeah, sure.
All right.
All right, good luck.
Oh, sorry. Yep. You as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Alrighty. Back up to 20s.
Deck continues to enjoy making me a liar. I'm gonna keep.
This. Yeah, this just isn't good enough. 3 5-mana dragons and a stubborn denial. Like John's threats. If they could counter this threats, if it was a Silumgar Scorn, maybe, because 2 of them were Glorybringers, so at least my 5 drops would kill or interact. But yeah, you just the stubborn denial is making me look real silly in that particular hand. But
Are they still in frame? I know I'm going
Yeah,
all over the
well,
place. All right,
yeah.
great.
Who knows? Maybe actually, you know what? That boarding in the stubborn denials is actually a sick like next level moment to convince myself to mulligan that medium hand. That's what I actually did right
Yeah.
there. So
It all
yeah.
came together.
That's how you really juke them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. John knows about that one now, and 7.
Is it better?
Is
You're gonna beat me on a Moldify just like the Lion did.
I don't think so. I think I have to keep this.
That would imply his deck is good.
But I
Oh.
am gonna have to rip here. That would imply that your deck was good. Go.
All right. We have to play this as a white land.
John.
Don't blame me. Blame Watsy.
Okay.
They should have made more like token cards or whatever.
Yeah.
Good.
Cool.
Did you find your force?
We're gonna die. Not yet. Not yet.
But
I'm
we
gonna
are.
take 2 and I'm gonna kill that. Go
Okay.
ahead.
Bup. Sure. All right, 18.
Yep.
Go play an Arcanist. Go
Yep.
ahead.
Dead.
Yep.
Go.
Sure. I go to 16.
Yep. They got a feather now?
Nope, just Monastery Sorcerer. Less exciting. 1.
Yep.
Good.
It's real scared of a feather specifically because that would definitely indicate John's just like holding a bunch of good stuff. At this point, that shock probably just means Boros Charm.
Oh yeah.
With 4 cards in hand, I guess it could mean like
2 spells.
Yeah, like Reckless Rage and Defiant Strike or something.
Yep.
But like, probably pretty likely that it just means Boros Charm.
Oh yeah.
Although maybe it's the sick tech of the one of Justice Strike. Who knows?
Maybe it's all 3.
Go.
Nice.
Bummer.
Watsy R&D gets you again.
Yep.
All right. Monastery Sorcerer.
Yeah, I'm gonna counter that, revealing Prismari.
Yep.
I think at this point, just keeping the threats off the battlefield is better for me.
All right. 1.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Plus, we're pretty scripted to play this out next turn at this point. That's the punish, though. I was going to say the punish is if we draw a land and we could potentially...
Wait, trigger on this.
Sure, yep.
I'm going to Reckless Rage.
Yeah, you got it. Good. And we could potentially hold up counter magic, but if John had the Reckless Rage, that makes sense, too.
Clever Lumimancer.
Sure.
1.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Another one?
Yep.
Go.
All right. Well, I wouldn't want to run into a removal spell or a counter spell, but we have so many spells we don't care. That's unfortunate. Now we care a little.
Means John drew a feather or another threat that he wants to protect instead.
Alright, Cinnamon.
So the question is now, do I want to make him commit said mana? So if I block this Swift Spear, it could just mean the Invigorated Rampage, the +2/+0 for both of them.
Yep.
And that would be pretty bad for me.
Mm-hmm.
Most other things, it could just be that he gets the free attack. Although I suppose the Clever Lumimancer doesn't get to attack for free here, so it probably has to be Invigorate. No, it's probably that Boros Charm we talked about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
If that's the case, then I'm going to block here. So I'm going to do that.
Okay. Well, we'll take step 1. We will Define Strike.
Sure.
Trigger Magecraft, Trigger Prowess, draw card. Alright. Let's choose. guess since we're in to kill this regardless, we're okay just going upstairs. So we're gonna Boros Charm and just send 4 to you.
Sure.
So this will be a 4 now.
4/4, correct?
Yeah.
Not that it changes here, but
yeah.
Sure. Yep.
And
So I'll take 8 total here.
Yep.
Drop to 8.
All right, and then we'll play land. Good.
Was really hoping to find an Anger of the Gods. My hope was that if I forced John to tap down low there, that I could untap and anger him, like actual anger him. But instead, we found a Spire Bluff Canal, so
All right.
I'm gonna pass the turn.
But actual anger is a creature.
You're right. Anger itself is indeed a creature.
All right. We'll play a feather.
All right, there it is.
And attack for 1.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And we are dead. Womp, 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 womp.
Yep.
All right. Well, that was a solid showing, that's for certain. I think that this deck's got some legs to it, but
yeah,
its
good draws are very good.
Yeah. I think it can definitely race decks, but this is probably not one that I would put in the category of being able to race, simply because most of my things offensively are countered by what your deck does defensively naturally, and it's not good for me.
I do, however, like that. Like it feels like it turns the corner really fast.
This deck?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's part of why I like Goldspan Dragon in general in this deck. We're done with this matchup, correct? Or is there one more? What are we right now? It's 3-1?
We are 2-1.
2-1?
Yeah.
There's one more.
Sure, play one more and then see if it... Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I think that it does turn the corner super quick. What I definitely like about it is, like, it showcases that Goldspan Dragon generating 2 mana is, like, kind of absolutely absurd sometimes.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what helps it turn the corner, I think.
Also just, like, all your treasure production. Like, there's, like, this mental gap, like, I felt in the matchup where I was like, all right, Michael has 3 lands. I don't need to be worried about, like, a Glorybringer or a Goldspan Dragon next turn, and, like, that's going to guide my lines. But, like, you actually do have the chance to play your 5-drops early with your treasures. So I think you, like, get... Especially, like, with Glorybringer kind of being, like... Even though it's number 2 in the deck, I think, it's, like, still very, very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Glorybringer's been great in every format that people have put it into a deck in, basically. So it's definitely got legs there, but yeah, maybe it's wrong to be cutting some of those token or the treasure generators in general. Maybe it's just like, your deck's expensive, keep them. Who knows?
Yeah.
I'll keep.
It's medium. Okay.
All right. 18, go ahead.
Good.
I will opt in a turn. I shocked for a reason. It's like, wait a second. I think we can bottom that one at this point.
It's like a good book. It all came together.
Yeah. Tap. Draw. Yeah, I'll start pecking in there. If John has 1 drop plus Reckless Rage, you got it. Go ahead.
Yeah, we'll just have our own hasty 2-drop.
Sure.
Go ahead.
Fair enough. Would have really liked an untapped land there, but can't complain too much. I will Magma Spray that. And attack for 2.
I'll take 2.
Go ahead.
Sure.
Just gonna go find myself an island now, since we both know that's entering tapped regardless, so.
Yeah.
John, for once, finally playing his pathway on the correct side.
I'll play another Legionnaire. I'll get over 2.
Okay.
Go ahead.
There you go.
Thanks.
That is a bummer. 2 as well.
Yep. 13.
13, 16, yeah?
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right, now we can see if we can put the pumps on Michael here.
How was it 16?
I attacked for 1 and then 2 a couple of times.
What do you have?
I had 14 and 15.
Did you miss this last one? So John attacked for 2 twice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I shocked as well.
Yeah.
So 2, 4, 6. So I should be at 14. But I think John is supposed to be at 13 as well.
Yeah.
After this last attack.
All right. I guess the first thing we can try to do is see if we can get this Legionnaire out of burn range.
Never.
So we're gonna try to guard for battle. Trigger.
Sure.
Cool. Out of burn range.
That's what you think.
Yeah. All right.
John hadn't considered me 2 for 1-ing myself. Go ahead.
All right, and for 4.
Sure.
I think we're gonna try to Define Strike. Trigger.
I think I'd like to cut off cards and just get these counters, so I'm going to tap 2 Cylinder Scorn.
Showing. Yeah, I think we're fine with that. We will Reckless Rage.
Ooh, he drew it.
Trigger.
All right.
So we're gonna scry 1 off the Reckless Rage first. Want to do that. Defiant Strike is going to get countered, but we're going to scry 1 off of the Legionnaire.
So the reason I did that is because John had an opportunity earlier to go for a Reckless Rage when I did not have 2 blue mana, and he chose not to. So my assumption was that meant he did not have it, had not considered him drawing it.
Yep.
Correct.
All right, go
now
ahead.
I'm probably dead. Yeah, that's going to be way too late. Yeah, I am actually just dead. All right, there we go.
Cool.
Yeah, I think I chose to play around it because John had an opportunity and then didn't do it earlier. So I think that's the right play. I don't think I can hold back for too long. As well as my thought was with all of the blue mana costs that I had, it was really just like I need to be able to use my mana. He's not going to let me Stubborn Denial cold, so I'm just going to have to try to do something regardless. So
yeah,
probably the best option I had, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, and here we are with Blue-Red Dragons against what Lillian's got for us, which is
Sultai Control.
Yeah.
Nonsense.
Yeah, fun stuff. We're gonna see if my actual counterspell deck is good enough against Lily's tap out and much better threat counterspell deck.
I play 3 counterspells main board.
Yeah, that's what I said. Tap out and actual threats counterspell deck.
All right, y'all have fun. I'm gonna go get some water. Don't use any shop lands long enough.
I have 2 drops with haste, sir. Be back quick.
Okay.
We'll see if I draw any of them.
I don't think Lily will have a fatal push. That's
Oh, let's be real. She's just gonna thought seize me on 1, and that's gonna be the life total change that we're gonna need. Yep. So, would you like to discuss how you think this matchup will go while we shuffle a bit longer and wait for John, so we do not feel sad when that happens?
I'm honestly not sure what to expect. I think the games are going to go a lot longer and have more play to them than when it was you versus John or me versus John. So there'll be a bit more interaction on that front. But who is more favored? I really don't know.
Yeah, I think it's tough. One thing I don't like is I don't have any ways to take Coma and Kalidas off the table in my main deck.
Yeah.
That's not true. I have Glorybringer, I guess, but it seems fairly unlikely.
Glorybringer to stop Kalidas.
Yeah. But I guess
there ain't no stopping Coma.
Yeah. I guess the good news is because I do take to the air and have haste, and all but one of my threats are fatal push proof and need to be kicked for Bloodchief's Thirst, like I do have a decent amount of threats that get through the primary removal that Lily's playing. So maybe that'll come up. I mean, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Who knows? Yeah.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So anyway.
What modern game are we going to play where we get the Gold Dragon?
I can use that as my elemental for my Magma Opus. You're welcome. We have to call first. Yeah. Sorry. Go for it.
5.
Odd.
Odd. All right. The call has been won all 3 times tonight. Impressive.
That's good.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So on the play or on the draw? Lily?
I'll be on the play.
This might be a matchup where the real talents of Hardcast.
Hold on, I might be an idiot.
Hardcast Magma Opus is good.
Hey, Michael, are you decent at word?
Yeah, I.
Do you know who wasn't?
Wow. Isn't that hilarious?
Yo.
All right.
Well, edit in post.
I mean, the two.
No,
like,
we're leaving that in.
Yeah. Like the real shame is like all of those cards are like actually reasonable against him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like my thought seizes.
Yeah, that's fair. She's just pre-boarded with me or against me though. Although enter the God Eternals, although it does deal 4, which answers all the dragons. Like there is no way that tapping 5 mana against the Stubborn Denial Silumgar Scorn deck is gonna work.
No, you have to be hellbent for that to be reasonable.
Cool, top decked it. Let's go. Like that's gonna be it.
All right, so while we're shuffling up,
yeah,
what's all y'all's favorite card at Strixhaven?
I'm torn between Magma Opus and Expressive Iteration. I think Expressive Iteration is the better card, but I'm really excited to try out some sort of Grixis pile with Magma Opus and Gear Hulk. I haven't let on to John yet that I'm shifting that way instead of Teamer because I haven't showed him my lists, but if nobody tells him, then I'll keep it a secret too. Lily, what do you think?
Probably Witherbloom Command or the Witherbloom guy with Magecraft that combos with Chain of Smog in Legacy. Because that's funny.
Yeah. Did you see the Versus Live that just came out where Ross Merriam was playing a Jund Arcanist list with that?
No.
No? I think it came out, it was either today or yesterday, and it is pretty sweet. He untapped with that and then played like Faithless Looting into Thoughtseize, or something close to that for Historic, and whew, that was some hot stuff. Anyway, I'm going to take my free mulligan since Lily decided not to board.
Yeah. Would you like to?
And I'm going to actually cut this time.
Okay. Not off of me to cut, I see.
Correct. That's the real flex move right there. All right. Well, this hand's fine for this matchup.
Yeah, I'll keep this.
Okay.
Go
ahead.
We're going to play this Wonder Grave and say go.
Cool.
No Thoughtseize.
I will play a Steam Vents tapped. Go ahead. Almost wanted to play it untapped just to make John have to click buttons on the computer, but decided against it.
Well, say go.
Spirebluff Canal, go ahead.
And I'm 10 Ghost Trial?
Yep.
Draw a card. Put this Overgun 2 minute play tapped.
Yep.
Draw. We'll play Swamp Pass.
It's an awkward draw. Go ahead.
Eureka moment?
Yeah. Actually, hold on. I will respond to that, I suppose. I will opt in response.
Yep.
I think that's probably a card we want. So actually, I'll just keep that. Sure.
I will draw 2.
Yep.
Oh god, this is just doing all the things I want.
You only put one.
Put one. Yep. Okay. I thought it was just straight up double Ghost File.
Not quite.
I'm much less excited.
Yeah, you're not Komoing me this turn.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah, you just have to wait to see Yolmenganda. It's okay though. This and we'll pass.
I actually love that we've done nothing and I still feel behind because I've drawn a land every turn this game except for once.
Green cantrips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think what it actually speaks to, however, I guess I'll just play this and say go, is the fact that my acceleration in Prismari command starts on 3, whereas Lily's goes 2 to 4, and that's like way faster than what I get to do. So that's probably what it is.
So we'll Fable Passage crack.
Wonder what that could be.
Yep.
Virgin Ultimatum.
Cast a Coma.
Can't even counter it if I wanted to.
And say go.
I will end step. Hold on. Thank you very much. I will end step Prismari command. I am going to create a treasure and loot.
Okay.
1, 2. That extra text on Coma just really hurting my feelings right now. We could have tried to loot into a counterspell, which we actually did. But yeah, we don't get to do that, unfortunately. I think at this point we probably just have to hope that like Dragon Go Burr is enough to like finish this thing out, and I don't think that's going to be the case, but who knows? I'm going to ditch a Magma Opus and a land. All right. Untap.
Alright. Upkeep.
Yep. Draw. That's another land. That's a bummer. Yikes. I think at this point I need to start doing something proactive. Well, there's not too much more that I need to be worried about. So I guess what I will do is choices, huh? I will play a Goldspan Dragon.
Yep.
I will move to combat.
I'll sacrifice this up and tap it.
Sure.
Does it trigger off of abilities?
It does not. Go ahead. Yep.
Draw, make a supplement.
Yep.
We will play island. Do you have this treasure?
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep. This was from the Prismari command earlier.
Okay. Play Cletus.
Can we race that? Probably not. So I will Silumgar Scorn.
Okay. We will kill.
Trigger.
Yep.
Okay.
And hit you for 6.
Yep. Tip.
Yep.
Now, how do we go about this? This is awkward. Definitely awkward. I think I need to start with an expressive iteration. 1, 2, 3. Exile, hand, bottom. Those were a lot of lands. I think we're probably just going to end up pretty darn dead here. I'll play this, get myself another treasure. It's going to look like a gold. I promise you it's disguising itself very well. And I will pass to you.
Make a snake.
Yep.
Draw.
Yep.
I'll play Last Zone.
Mm-hmm.
We'll combat for 6.
Sure, no blocks.
And we'll pass.
Right. Draw. Okay. I'll play this. Where are we at now? Can I afford to play anything, or do I just die to this coma? That's the real question. So she can tap 2 things and attack with 2. Okay. And that's a problem. Man, I'm getting got by all these 1 and 2 ofs today. Okay. I guess I can do this and this. Yeah. Glorybringer.
Yeah.
Go to combat.
Sacrifice this up and tap down.
Yep. And then I will pass to you.
End of turn. Move this up to 4.
Okay.
Untap.
Yep.
Upkeep.
Yep.
Draw. Combat.
Yep. I'm gonna block.
Yep.
And I'm gonna deal 2 damage to myself.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Yikes.
Yeah, Coma just kill them.
Yep.
Did you break up the recordings for each game?
I have not been.
Neither have I.
Yeah.
Just broke it up
I
post.
Yeah, I only broke it up for the sideboarding section. That's it. Which we are not quite there yet. Yeah, I mean, you're gonna get got by the main deck uncounterable spell out of the counter spell deck. There's not much to say about that. You just hope they don't draw it. Like, they only play 1 or 2. I think Lily's on 2, right?
2.
Yeah, Lily's on 2. So you'll hope that they don't, like... Well, you hope they don't do exactly what you did, which was Growth Spiral into Eureka Moment into Coma, which is like...
That was distasteful, but
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
But like that just shows like why this build is so good. Like when you get to when your first ramp spell enables your next ramp spell a turn early.
Yep.
Like,
yeah.
So many powerful things ahead of schedule.
Agreed. 100% agreed. Yeah, I think that's why the Sultai lists look pretty solid, right? Like getting to play those or Teamer or whatever, right? Like getting to play ahead of curve is just always sweet, especially in the control decks when you play 4-mana answers in the Bloodchief's Thirst and whatnot.
Yeah.
All right, I will be on the play. Good luck.
Same to you. 4, 5, 6.
Dylan, can you move your deck out a little bit?
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, this will be a keep.
Yeah, that's good.
Same here.
I'm going to shock 18. Go ahead.
Draw. I will play a Triumph tap and say go.
I'm going to opt it a turn.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll keep that one. Tap, draw. I will play a land, tapped, and pass the turn.
Draw. We will play a Forest and pass.
Tap, draw. So Lily's going to Growth Spiral here, and the question is, because she's going to be getting ahead on mana, what do I want to start developing? I think what I'd like to do here is I'll play this on the blue side, just play this Dorat, and I will go ahead and attack and see if Lily has Growth Spiral plus Swamp plus Fatal Push.
I'll Growth Spiral.
Yep, she's going to find out.
Nay.
Okay.
Cool. Hold on. Yeah, we'll put in this Breeding Pool and take one.
Go ahead.
Draw.
Michael, for those of us who didn't watch late 60s Godzilla, what card is on?
Dorat, the perfect pet, is in fact Sprite Dragon, which is a super cool prowess style creature that lots of people have been playing in a variety of formats.
We'll just main phase this Eureka moment.
Cool little pest. Yep.
Draw 2. Put in this tapped Watery Grave. And pass.
Alright, and once again, we're just hoping that Lily's doing literally anything except for building up Tacoma, because we'd probably die if that is, in fact, what she's doing. But we're going to get a little proactive here. Cast an Expressive Iteration.
Yep.
2, 3. I'm going to go ahead and put this one in exile, this one in my hand, this one here. I'm just going to go ahead and crack this right now, because the card we put on the bottom is that island. And we don't want to get caught with our, hand in the cookie jar, so to speak. And then I will attack for 2.
Yep.
And this is kind of exactly the situation, go ahead, that I was discussing when we were boarding after John's game about how Expressive Iteration is really best not on turn 2 and in the following turns, because right there I got to play an extra land. Not an extra land, but get an extra card out of it, I suppose.
We'll attempt to kill.
Yeah, I think that's worth countering.
Okay. Oh yeah, thank you.
Yep. Oh yeah, sorry, we would. It is over there if you'd like to get that back.
Shock.
Yep.
And say that thing's dying.
Sure. Yep.
Can you confirm my phone?
18 to 15.
Yep.
13.
Yep.
2 off of Mother Spider.
Tap, draw. And now I will crack this Fabled Passage. I guess probably just more islands. This deck is super blue heavy. Really, once you get like the first and second red for your dragons in the late game, it's really mostly just blue cards. Which really is the reason I like it. Then I will play a Galazeth, get myself a treasure, and pass to you.
Draw. Play Cletus.
Sure.
Land for turn. Pass.
You have how many in hand?
3.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Yeah. Yeah. So I will tap this for mana for a red, blue, and I will expressive iteration.
Yep.
1, 2, 3. I will go hand, exile bottom, and I will just cast this opt right now.
I have a question.
Yes.
Was it Galza?
Yep.
So it taps the treasures to make mana.
Mhm.
Do you have to tap a treasure by itself when you sacrifice it?
Yes.
Correct. Yep.
That's too bad.
Yep. It doesn't let you generate 2, unfortunately, but sure, I'll do that. I'll keep that one. And then I will, I suppose, just play this tapped, and I will get in for 3.
Yep.
Out of 10, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Combat.
Mm-hmm.
3.
Bring it. So 13, 15.
Yep. Fetch.
Okay.
Wait, say this I told you?
13 to 15.
I have
I'm going
It's 15.
lifelink.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's 15 to 10.
Lifelink.
I know what you're trying.
Yep. Uh-huh.
It's okay. I don't know what your cards do either.
Alright, cool.
Snaky boy.
Every time the snaky boy.
Where's your Silum God scorn now?
In my hand. Alright, well, yeah, that's gonna happen. I'm gonna do some things.
Okay.
I'm going to opt. Nope. Bottom and draw. And then I will dig through time in a turn.
Yep. Would you like to cut?
No, you are fine.
Alright.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, sure. So now we're just looking for like glory bringers and whatnot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We found nothing close to that.
Oh.
Good lord. This would be a great dig through time against John's deck. This is a really bad dig through time against what Lily's got going on. That's a problem. I think I need to take these.
I would say I'm sorry, but
But you're not,
No.
and that's okay. Alright, untap.
upkeep.
Yep. Actually, on upkeep,
Alright.
in response to that trigger, I am going to double Fiery Impulse this.
Ew.
Yes.
Ideas.
Deals 3 for each of them.
What?
Spell Mastery, if I have 2 or more instants or sorceries, it deals 3.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep. So she is still going to get the 3/3, but she doesn't get the option any longer to save it or anything, which is super important here. Actually, I suppose I should tap one of these.
Yeah.
Forget that I can do that, and the reason to do that is because this can only tap for instant sorceries. All right, and then go to draw because this is an upkeep. Okay. I will expressive iteration to see what we got going on here. 1, 2, 3. That is awkward. Super awkward. I will go hand, exile bottom. And I will then play this. And I think at this point we're losing this race pretty poorly. So I kind of have to just sit back. So I'm going to do that. Go ahead.
Draw.
Mm-hmm.
This is really awkward.
As someone that I very respect in Magic would say, I would say I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's
not.
Attack with me.
I don't think this. There's nothing that this could mean. It doesn't turn anything on. So sure, I'll just give you your life gain. Take my block.
We're going to pass.
On end step.
Yep.
I'm going to attempt to deal 2 to that and loot. Ooh, did it. And I'm going to ditch these lands that aren't making me very happy right now. Untap.
Yep.
Upkeep. Draw. Heaters. Combat. 3.
Yeah.
Okie doke. What do you got? 13, 15?
Yep.
I think I will just say go.
I'm going to draw a card.
Okie doke.
Take 5.
Ouch.
I did not tap incorrectly. Good. And still end of turn.
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4, 5. Attempt to dig big time.
I will cylinder scorn.
Yep. Draw 1 photon.
So what are you at now?
8.
8. Gotcha.
Well, you're at 8.
Yeah.
She took 5 off of a
Castle
real...
lock thing.
Yeah.
Cletus?
Sure.
Get in for 3.
Okay, no blocks. Down to 12.
Yep. And we'll pass.
End of turn. I will dig through time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't think it really matters, I guess. It's really just about keeping the instants and sorceries.
Yeah.
And that's really it.
Spell mastery.
Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm just going to take both of those. They're really good. Real good. And then I think I just want to Prismari command. I'm just going to deal 2 to you and create a treasure in a turn.
Okay.
Alright. Down to 6, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Untap. Draw. I'm going to go to combat.
Yep.
Attack for 3.
Yep.
I'm going to play a land, and I'm going to pass. I'm going to stop you on your upkeep.
Yep.
Are you ready for the boom?
Sure.
I'm going to try to Magma Opus you.
Activate.
Hang on. Read that card.
Which card?
The card with like the block of black ink at the bottom.
Magma Opus?
Yeah.
What about it?
What does it do?
Oh, yeah, sorry. It deals 4 damage divided as I choose among any number of targets. Tap 2 target permanents. Create a 4/4 blue and red elemental token. Draw 2 cards. So I'm going to choose 4 damage at Lily's face. I'm going to try to tap these 2 creatures. I'm going to try to draw 2 cards, and I really want to put this cool token into play.
I am going to draw off Castle Lock and taking 6.
Okay, fine.
5. Yeah, this real bad against you.
Yeah. Yeah. Shadow's Verdict, super awkward.
Yeah, you were both drawing real hot if you were playing against me.
Yeah. I dug through time and saw like 2 Fiery Impulse and like another Prismari command. And I was like, ooh, looking great. Alright, we are going to sideboard and get lots of bad cards out.
Alright, so in that last game, I got stuck with 3 Shadows Verdict in my hand. And that card's really bad against the deck of mono 4 and 5 drops. So we're cutting those and we're cutting the Fatal Pushes for similar reasons. It's just too hard to consistently trigger revolts in a deck whose threats are primarily 4 and 5 drops. And we're bringing in some Tireless Trackers to keep up with card advantage, and is a great threat because Michael's probably bringing out some number of small kill spells and some counter magic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm trimming on the threats that don't necessarily do something right when they enter. Like, we had a conversation about Glorybringer versus Kalidas, and I think that realistically what's probably going to end up happening is in a tournament setting, I'll see these in post-board and probably bring in some number of Glorybringers. But just in the blind, I don't love Glorybringer because it's a 5-mana threat. I have to tap out for it. Doesn't protect itself against anything, and is only going to trade with Kalidas, from what I saw. Fiery Impulse just isn't going to cut it. And then Galazeth, once again, just being a 4-mana threat that, unfortunately, there is an ETB trigger, so Lily can respond. And then bringing in, once again, more counter magic, Aether Gust for Coma, and then Niv Mizzet, which I'm hoping is going to be my version of untap with this and I win the game, as opposed to Coma. But unfortunately, if the 2 meet, mine will lose. So
Yeah.
Yeah, we're hoping that we don't get to that situation. Fortunately, Lily's not sitting there going, I'm going to board in the other 2 Comas, and we're just going to race to our 6 drops, because I would lose that race every time to the green deck that gets to play Growth Spiral and double Growth Spiral.
Yeah, like, I really wish it was just straight up double Growth Spiral.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's too good, right? Like,
oh yeah,
it's-
absolutely.
It's plenty good on its own, especially because it's not going to come down on turn 4. It's coming down on turn 3.
Yeah.
And, that's obviously super good. So, yeah, I think that card, I didn't even realize when it was spoiled. Like, I didn't even know of it or what it did or anything like that. And I was actually just scrolling through Twitter and saw someone who had posted, like, a potential blue-green turns list in Historic, I think it was, and had that card in it. And that's when I realized that card was real and not just one of the many like cards ported into Historic via some other means. And yeah, I think the card's very good. All right, you are on the play, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. You cut all your thought seizes, right? So I'm not gonna have to deal with them.
No. No, you don't cut thought seizes and control
4, 5,
neos.
6, 7. Yeah, it's the right thing, but the sad thing.
I'll keep.
This hand's awkward, but I will keep it.
Alright, so I will lead off with a Triumph and pass.
Okie doke. Go ahead. Just gonna crack this right now. We all know it's getting a tap land.
Oh, I messed up. Whatever.
Okay. Yeah, probably that.
Thoughtseize.
Okay. This is probably going to change what I fetch for, so I'm going to actually grab an island because I was grabbing a forest only because it would allow me to do this on 2, but now I want to have...
I'm going to be taking that early threat.
Yep.
Free up my kill spells for the big thing, and I kind of don't really care about that.
So we got 18, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's have draw. Play this on the blue side. Pass.
Draw. Lock thing. Tracker. Pass.
Nope. I will Silumgar scorn that.
Okay.
Don't even have to reveal the dragon that she already knows.
Yeah.
Sick. That's the tech right there. I will play another island and pass.
Draw.
Yep.
We're gonna shock.
Uh-huh.
And pass.
End step, I will opt.
I will... You wait a moment?
Sure. Cool. So opt.
Yep.
I will bottom that one. Draw. It's the same card.
Wow. Wonderful.
I will opt again.
Yep.
Miko glitches
That's
are
the
real.
other card.
Miko glitches are
Okay,
so
cool.
real.
If I would have drawn the 4th copy after topping and bottoming all of them, oh boy. Ah, man, that's the reason that I should have done things in a different order, huh?
Yeah, probably.
That's
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm agreeing with
Drawing Expressive Iteration is the reason that I should have played this mountain as my 3rd land, so that now I could do this and then play a 4th land off of it, but I was hoping that I could opt into a counterspell if Lily had another Tireless Tracker. And, yeah, that was a bummer. I guess then I'll just say go. That's fine.
Draw?
Yep.
Which, yeah, speaking of which, we're gonna play this Tireless Tracker.
Sure.
Pass.
End step, I'm going to deal 2 to this and make myself a treasure. Woohoo! Prismari command. That's the 4th one. That's amazing. Okay. Well, I am going to just start going to town now, I guess. I'm going to play a Lava Glide Pathway. Play myself a Goldspan Dragon.
Yep.
I would like to go to combat.
You got it?
I will attack, get myself another treasure.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Draw.
2012.
Yep.
Yep. I will Thoughtseize you.
It was all 4 gold spans. I found all of them.
Yeah, we will remove that gold span.
Okay.
And
10. Is this dead?
God, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, we'll move that one.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
get a 3rd treasure.
Pass.
Tap. Draw. So now the question is, do we want to just jam this Niv Mizzet now that we're already through a Bloodchief's Thirst? The answer is probably yes. Yeah, I think what I want to do actually is I'm gonna go down to 2 treasures here in this, and I'm gonna play this Dorat, sacrifice the other 2 treasures for a blue and a red, play this, and get in there for 1.
Yep.
Just get a little aggressive. Go ahead. And then
Draw.
Yeah.
Alright, so we're going to kill that.
Trigger.
Yep.
I'm going to draw a card. You're going to lose a life.
And then
Drop down to 8.
drop down to 6.
Yep.
We're going to kill that.
Yep. Oof, wow. Had them all.
We're gonna toss these you.
I drew a dig.
Yeah, get that shit out of here.
All right.
Fast.
Goldspan. Glorybringer. I guess I'm out of Goldspans. And I sided out the Glorybringers. All right, I'll cast this. 2, 3. I'll put this in my hand. I'll exile this and play it, and say go.
All right.
This one's on the bottom.
Draw.
Yep. So 4 to 20.
Yep. Yes. No, you said it right. Ghost Vial.
Yeah.
Draw. We will draw a card
Okay.
and pass.
Oh, are you ready for this?
No.
Guess what I found? Bam.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Draw. Please remove.
Ooh,
I thought you were only on 2 of them.
No.
All right. Well, trigger. You're
Yeah.
gonna drop to 3. I'm gonna draw a card.
Yep.
Are you on 4 of that
3.
and push? Oh, you just found all of them.
Yeah, I found all 3.
I will say go, I guess. Yeah.
Draw.
Yep.
We will Ghost Vial.
Okay.
Fable Passage.
Mm-hmm.
And pass.
I'm gonna deal 2 to you in loot.
No.
Sure. Actually, yeah, sure. Had to think for a second. Go ahead.
And it's unfetch.
Yep.
Actually, never mind. No fetch.
Okay.
Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Tireless Tracker.
Yep.
Yay, played well, got rewarded. Pass.
Go.
Fine. Find
Oh, this is infuriating.
Find this, get a clue. I'll immediately crack it.
Sure. I am definitely getting drawn out of the games that I've been losing. That's no bueno.
Now I'm legitimately sorry, Michael.
No. Don't be sorry. Push harder. Like, if you're gonna step on the throat, like, just step on it.
Michael, I was the guy who, like, oh, yeah, I just killed your turn 2 with Infect and Legacy. I'm sorry about that, mate. Hit you for 4.
Yep.
Fable Passage crack. Get 2 more clues. Play this Coma in my hand.
Okay, yeah.
Pass. On your turn, make a thing.
Go. Getting really punished for having drawn 2 counterspells the turn after drawing Niv Mizzet.
Yeah.
Oh.
And when you cast your spell and I drew a card, I had 1 mana up and I drew the Silumgar Scorn, and then this was the next one on top. So had I drawn them in the reverse order, I would have been able to counter it.
Oh yeah, I should be dead.
Mm-hmm.
Boy.
Draw.
Yep.
Yeah, I know we were talking about building this deck.
This was
like, it's just counterspell. I never thought about like what if counterspell wasn't good enough.
Well, it wasn't even what if counterspell isn't good enough. Like, I don't think that's the problem as much. Yeah.
Draw.
Yeah.
Grow.
Yep. My dead. What do you have here? 6, 9.
Grow.
I'm probably dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. I'll just pack it in.
And draw. Grow.
Well, we were hoping to dodge. Lily drew actual every answer she had in the deck to Niv Mizzet.
Yeah.
We were hoping to dodge one of them. We did not, in fact, dodge any of them. So we will be back, and this time I'm gonna actually close it out.
Hopefully do something.
Yeah, I'm gonna close it out.
Okay.
As I said, I think that there is something to be said about bringing Glory Bringers back in when we see Tireless Tracker. I think that's a card we want to be able to answer. So I think it's pretty reasonable to shift over some number of our threats into Glory Bringers. So I think I'm probably going to do that on the play. The question is if I want to just ditch some spells or if I want to shift some of these Dorats over. I think that's probably the better way to go.
Is it Dorat or Dorat?
Dorat.
Dorat.
Yeah.
Not the Sea Tower.
That is correct.
Correct. That is slightly different. So yeah, I think I'm going to do that. I want to have some answers to Tireless Tracker, but I definitely don't want to have like Fiery Impulse as an answer to Tireless Tracker because that's a super narrow card. It only answers Tracker, and sometimes doesn't do that. So yeah, that's probably what I want to be on here. Oof, yeah, that was a rough one.
Yeah.
All right, let's yeah, thank you. I was hoping to be able to just chain Prismari commands together to finish that one out. That would have been kind of a fun way to try and do that. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Or actually, I guess the real cool way would have been the Magma Opus and just
Magma
go for
Opus
it.
or
like
Niv Mizzet, draw a card, is like play another, just like, oh well, you die now.
Yeah, Niv Mizzet, opt.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a combo.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'll be on the play. Good luck.
So, same to you.
Thank you. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, this is probably keepable.
Yeah, same here.
All right, go ahead.
Draw.
Actually, no, I lied. I'm gonna play this land.
Okay. Shock, Thoughtseize.
Yeah. The reason why is because I don't actually want to cast this opt yet. I think I'd rather save it for later. So I'd rather get my mana online right now. And be able to do something about it. Granted, I could have stubbed this Thoughtseize, but I don't think that's really where this needs to be used.
Yeah. Like, that'd be kind of weird. But, I have a choice. Do I just try to screw Michael on mana by taking this off, or do I play safe and take this Goldspan Dragon? I think I just play it safe. Actually, no. Screw it. Take the opt. I'm a
game.
All right.
I'm a Wasteland player.
I'm playing 25 lands, so... Oh, what do you know? Go. Let me flip around this pathway that I definitely didn't just draw.
Thoughtseize.
Cool.
Well, we're now going to...
actually, wait. No, I stubbed that, I think.
Okay,
I think here I take that trade, only
Okay.
because you already know the cards in my hand.
Yeah.
So I think that that's fair.
Disco.
While I didn't like it last turn, I like it more... Go ahead. When I don't have this opt.
Draw. Pass.
Go.
Draw. Pass.
Sure. Go. Just showing Lily how it's done.
Pass.
Thoughtseize, try to take my only mana source production, draw all lands for the rest of the game.
And while I draw done.
Yeah, I think here it's safe to just play this Goldspan out.
Yeah, we will attempt to Disdainful Stroke.
And I will Mystical Dispute that.
I will Mystical Dispute.
Sure. Good.
Oh, that was pretty.
That was about the only interaction she could have had was Counterspell into that.
Counterspell.
Yeah. Into Dispute specifically. Go ahead.
Draw.
Now we're probably gonna get the, perfect old adage of like screw beats flood.
Yeah. I think we'll play this one.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I choose top or
Top or bottom. Yep. Sure.
Yes.
You have how many?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
5 cards.
Yep.
So the question is, what do I want to play around here? Do I want to play around? So I can play around 5 spells of the 5 removal spells or 3 thought seizes, and I think I'd rather play around 3 thought seizes. So,
Still
2 thought
16.
seizes.
Yeah.
I apologize. Yeah, most definitely.
It's still 16 and 20.
14.
14
20.
and 20. Yep. Go ahead.
Sure.
Just gonna do this now. I don't have any reason to hold this up for later.
Yeah. Oh.
I don't think it matters at this point.
We'll attempt this.
Yep.
One for time pass.
Mm-hmm. Cool. And like this.
Yep.
And I will pass.
Attempt to kill.
Trigger.
Yep.
Draw. Do you want to stub?
Trigger.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and
Happens when I do it too.
to trigger.
Sure,
I'm
yep.
going to.
Stub. Sorry, wait. Trigger.
Yep.
Draw. Stub.
Yeah.
Trigger. My first stub.
Yeah.
Trigger. So you should be at 10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Michael. That's cool. Pass. Yeah, this.
No. Hold on. Oh wait, I drew a card. So one more.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
That's 2-2 now.
Yeah.
I did the thing one time. I am happy.
That was cool.
Well, by my record, you've done the thing twice.
What do you mean?
I mean, Magnum Opus once.
Oh yeah, I did the other thing once. That's fair. I was referring to the thing as play a Niv Mizzet and get to counter a spell. And that's what I was referring to when I was saying, like, do I play around the removal spell? Because I had the Niv Mizzet, and so I was just waiting, because I had enough mana to draw either Stubborn Denial or Silumgar Scorn, or Negate, to be able to protect it, so, woohoo, I figured it out.
Yeah. Just having both.
Yep.
Yep. I mean, both subs was wonderful.
Yeah, it was awesome. I drew a bunch of cards, and then those cards dealt damage to you, and then those cards also turned into Goldspan Dragons.
Yeah, I probably should have shocked out the breeding pool to play around the summon denial when I thought seized you on 2.
Sure, yeah, to take the
To
Goldspan earlier.
guarantee take the Goldspan.
Sure.
And just power through the second stub, but...
Alright, so now you both cast your big stupid finisher against the other.
Yep.
That's Via.
Well, she got to do it ahead of schedule. I did it like turn 9 with extra mana, so hers is way cooler.
I'm gonna keep this. Like, this seems fantastic.
Oh, don't like that. Boy.
Yeah.
Gosh. So here's the frustrating part is that to me reads as like a bunch of just hand disruption into like a threat. My problem is this only has 1 spell in it. However, it has 6 lands, and when I get Thoughtseize the first time and she sees that I don't have any more spells, the other ones are dead. So because of that exact and very specific reason, I will be keeping this hand.
Alright, go.
Cool. Tricked you. Go. Actually, I had 1 land.
Draw. Shock.
Okay.
Go.
Surprise. Go.
Okay.
Stub. Just use the naked stub when you can. Sure, this one's fine. Going from 2 to 4 is a big deal. Going from 3 to 5 is less of a big deal. Because she already would have 4 mana.
Yeah, put that one in fast.
Expressive iteration.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3. I will go hand, exile, and play bottom. Go ahead. Wait,
Draw.
I don't have to. Okay, good. I was gonna say, wait, I don't have to discard, right?
Pass.
Okie doke. Tap. Draw. Bless you.
Thank you.
Go ahead.
Pass.
So now I'm worried because when she was saying this hand is fantastic, I'm concerned that that just meant a bunch of growth spirals into both comas. And that looks a lot more like what we're on track for here, and that is not okay.
It's okay with me.
Okay, fun stuff. So 4 cards in hand, right?
Yep.
I think I just need to start trying to jam some things.
No. This. Yeah, that will resolve.
Okay. Before I go to combat,
Yeah.
I'm assuming? Yep.
Fetch.
Interesting. What does this fetch mean? Already has black for Murderous Rider. Maybe it's playing around something with a removal spell? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Digging through time. Sure. And that's good news for me because Lillian does not have any 1-mana instant speed ways, well, 1-mana ways in general to answer this Goldspan Dragon, which means that I'm going to get to attack with it, which is always a fun moment.
How
many comas did you find?
No, it's like.
Get to look at 7 cards. They're all coma, obviously.
Yeah, clearly. I think I take these 2.
Cool.
Because. Yeah.
Combat?
Yep.
Attack trigger.
Yep.
14. Go ahead.
Draw.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughtseize you.
Yeah, I'll take the bait.
Okay.
Silver Scorn.
Death.
Sure. Trigger.
This one.
Mm-hmm.
Pass.
Another one?
Yeah.
Combat?
Yep.
Trigger. 2 of these.
Yep.
4. Go ahead.
Do it again.
Trigger. Get one of these.
Yep.
I will crack 2 blue.
Yep.
And a red. I will attempt to Prismari command. I will choose 2 damage to you and loot.
Drowning the luck.
Sure.
Command.
Yep. Okay.
Land for ton.
What's that?
Pass.
If you had played the 2 damage in your Goldspan Dragon, you would have guaranteed a trigger token.
Yeah, but
Maybe it doesn't matter.
yeah, I don't think that makes much of a difference for me at this point.
Yep.
Expressive Iteration, 2, 3. I will go with hand, exile, bottom. I will opt. Actually, do I want to cast this opt? Yeah, I think I do. Opt. Sure, I'll keep that. I will then play a land and pass to you.
Draw.
2010. Yep. Yep. end step, I will deal 2 to you and loot.
Yep.
Actually, wait, hold on. If I hold off on that... No, I lied. I'm not doing that yet.
Okay.
Super lied. Forgot about all the text box on this card.
How dare you? Make a thingy.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah, as I said.
Okay.
Forgot about all the text box on this card. Actually, I'm going to play a land
Maiden.
first.
Okay.
Like this.
Yep.
Go ahead. On your upkeep.
Yep.
I am going to, with that trigger on the stack.
Okay.
I think this is fine, because now even if you sack this, you're just tapping, and I still get to do things. So yeah, I'm just going to draw 2, loot, and deal 2 to you.
Yep. So I'll take 4 in total.
Yep.
And there's a trigger from the visit.
Oh, yes. That
so-
one as well, too. So it will be 5. So I will draw a card, which is this one.
Yeah, draw a card.
And then I will draw 2, so 1 more, and discard 2.
And I'm going to burn 2.
Yep.
Yep, okay.
I will pitch these 2 lands. Okay.
Right, make this thing.
Yep.
Drop a ton. And if Mizzet is a good magic card,
Mm-hmm.
will draw a card, take a damage.
Yep.
Land for 10.
Yep. Cool.
Combat.
No blocks.
I have a clue.
Yep.
And we will pass.
Tap.
Upkeep.
Upkeep.
Trigger, I will just sack it to tap down the nib.
I will respond.
Yep.
Prismari command. Trigger Nif. I'm going to choose 2 you and...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Deal 5 to me again.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, well...
That-
At least the cool part about that one is we finished the game with both of our big bad dummies in play.
Oh yeah.
That was cool.
So that was kind of the fight of the big dum-dums.
Unfortunately, Nib Mizzet wins out when your opponent starts at 10.
Yeah, that's really what a lot of that was. And I think that's a solid reason for, like, why... Part of the reason why I like this deck is this can just, like John said earlier, it can pivot really quickly sometimes. And, like, in the middle of that game, when I just started jamming Glorybringers and Lillian had to trade cards to give me mana so that way I could still do things, like...
Yeah.
What do you think that deck is exciting?
This deck?
Yeah.
Just better removal.
Yeah.
Like, there's just... What it really needs is, like, just Doomblade in red. Like, I think if it had something that was, like, close to unconditional removal at 2 mana in red, it'd be sitting pretty. But you can fall behind in this deck pretty easily. And once you fall behind, like, Fiery Impulse sometimes can help catch you up. Sometimes doesn't at all. So,
What about you, Lion?
Oh, I don't really know. Like, a meaningful way to draw cards that is not Castle Lockbane. Like, just consistent card advantage would be nice, but at the same time...
You need just, like, one big burst of card advantage, or you're looking for, like, Search or something?
Probably such was Cancer.
or there you could be it's the 4 mana draw 4 from Throne.
Oh, yeah.
But if you're playing into the story, I guess that doesn't work super well with Shadow's Verdict.
Yeah.
And you probably want to be on, like, some number of, like, Gear Hulks if you're doing something like that, would be my guess. So maybe we're looking at a slightly different style of deck at that point. But yeah, I mean, it could be Search, right? I guess the part I wouldn't love about Search is all your threats are creatures.
Yeah.
You're not playing, like, Shark Typhoon or something to find off of it, but...
Maybe that works better for, like, shifting over to, like, Nissa or something.
Yeah. Probably. Especially because you can untap it with Nissa, which is sweet.
Yeah.
But, alright, well, this has been another episode of Collective Efforts. Stay tuned in the future for some other different small mini-series that we'll be putting together, as well as continuing to just brew with new cards, new formats, and seeing how things shake up. Any other final words of encouragement for probably all 2 of our fans out there.
Go get your vaccines. Just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go get your vaccines.
Yeah. Our friend John, he got his today. His arm's hurting. He's still playing Magic. You can do it too.
My arm is on fire. Go get your vaccines.
Words of encouragement.
All right. Well, have a nice night, everyone.